playing the best combo deck in Pauper, Balustrade Spy is going to get cheated out through land grants and searching up lands through Sagu Wildling and Troll of Khazad-dum, all to play only 4 basics, play the Balustrade Spy, sack 3 creatures to a dread return, yeah, and then your whole graveyard is going to add towards a Lotleth Giant to ping your opponent. The great thing about this version that's been being popularized as a top 5 deck in Pauper right now in terms of representation and wins, we see that Lead the Stampede and Winding Way are available in this deck because you have plenty of mana through Overgrown Battlements, Wall of Roots, Saruli Caretaker into other mana. You just have so many ways to actually generate mana in this deck. And so you're actually able to pivot into a mid-range plan through Troll of Khazad-dum and Generous Ent, which you're going to see a handful of times in this league as well. Not only can this deck win through the combo win of Balustrade Spy, but it can win through a beatdown plan regularly as well. We get to take advantage of a lot of our sideboard as well. We get to see a wide variety of Pauper, and I just feel like a deck that honestly does lose to removal, does lose to graveyard hate, can actually very easily get shut down. When you have a format that can support a deck like this, I think Pauper's in a great spot. Now it's yet to be seen. We now have 2 combo decks at the top with the High Tide combo and Spy combo. Does this mean Pauper's getting a little bit more degenerate? We'll have to see. We'll have to let the format evolve. Maybe Balustrade Spy, it's time for that, or Dread Return or something to go in the Pauper format to really allow it to breathe a little bit. For now, let's see how we get to really sauce out a league with Balustrade Spy and Spy combo. Is this supposed to be good enough? I don't think so. There's a lot of 2s. The Saruli Caretaker doesn't really do anything either. I'm supposed to mulligan this. Okay, this is a little bit better. Yeah, okay. We're gonna drop in the blind, probably just drop the Mesmeric Fiend, right? I mean, or maybe the Lead the Stampede, because the Winding Way can probably take me there. Like, we go land grant. We can lead pretty quickly though. Let's drop Winding Way. Keep the Fiend. Because then we can go land grant, Generous Ent, Lotus Petal, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're up against elves. Okay, so they're going to put a bit of a clock on us. We just have to be faster than that clock. Okay, so I have a better thing than that. So we're going to cast Roost-Seek. That gives us our Swamp, which is great. I don't think we're going to play the Lotus Petal. If it's elves, they could have that 2-mana thing. Oh, it's actually LD. It's either that or mid-range, but oh my god, I wish I had something for that land. I think I'm supposed to do this though. Oh my god. I think we take, doesn't really matter. I guess in terms of early stuff, probably the Avenging Hunter because there's 2 of them. To be fair, probably just because there's 2 of them. Let's do this and then pass. Yeah. They'll play the Jewel Thief. Yep. Make a treasure. I think I will sack the Generous Ent here. Not sack, I mean like put away the Generous Ent here. Look for my forest. Grab that. Draw. Yo, wait, this is actually goated. Hold on. Roost-Seek. Grab this. Play Masked Vandal. It's actually like so good. Yo, unironically, the Masked Vandal is so good. Hit that. Hit that. Okay, so now it's gonna be. Let me slow them down. So they have 3 mana again. Hopefully they just don't find a land. If they don't find a land another turn, we should, assuming the Lead the Stampede doesn't completely miss, we should be able to find our way to a win. Let's see what happens. All right. We have a ton of mana though. We could start generating a ton of mana. Let's see. Okay, so they found another land. 4 mana, so they found a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay, so they have the ability next turn to cast their clock. which is important. We'll take 3. It's not the end of the world right now. Let's do that. Troll of Khazad-dum is fine. We will lead the Stampede. There's nothing we're casting for black. Wow. Did we actually just find nothing? We actually just like unironically whiffed. We unironically whiffed. Okay. That sucks. Okay. All right, we'll pass right through. Because if I can just find a Balustrade Spy here, we just win. Right? Oh my god. So here comes the Avenging Hunter. Untap that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there goes the Avenging Hunter. Yup, makes those bigger. Yup, there goes that for you. Avenging Hunter is back on defense. They found a lance. The last card in their hand, a mystery card. Last card's is a mystery card. So we will block the 4/5. Because we don't need to be taking that much damage. They got a ton of damage coming at us right now. I don't even know what to do. Yeah, I think we just played 2 battlements. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Put 1/1s on crap right now. Oh my god. All right, it's Balustrade Spy or nothing. A little unfortunate that we whiffed that hard, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Roll 1/1 counter. We can't let the Mesmeric Fiend die, because then they get an Avenging Hunter and they definitely have lethal. So how do I like stay alive and still keep... What is this? Okay. How do I stay alive while still keeping 2 creatures back? So I take 7, go to 6. I have to like block this, I guess. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Top decks. Top decks, baby. Top decks right now. Yes. Yo, wait. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Wait. All right. So we can do this. We can drop 1 more card in there. Right? We can drop 1 more card in there. Oh my god. Wait. Dread Return. Targeting. Lotleth Giant. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Let's go. Wait. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Yo, the top decks. God, they must be so mad. It's not really like a removal heavy matchup. Duress, no, probably just Fiends if I'm gonna be honest. Actually, let me not make stuff up here. Yo, mid-range though, not really that high. Yeah, Walls combo, I guess Gruul Panza, but it's, I mean, they have the Panza cards. They just may not have drawn them. Cast, they might have Relic. So I guess it's Masked Vandal, Mesmeric Fiend. So we drop, Wall of Roots is fine actually. Kind of do want that. Quirion Ranger, Saruli is going to be important. What do I actually board out? Hold on. What am I supposed to board out? That's actually wild. What am I supposed to board out? I guess 1, 2. I don't know. What? 3, because I might not get to something that big. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just supposed to play those. Maybe Duress, but I think Duress is more so for like the counter spell decks. Like this, it might be overboarding because they actually have a critical mass of creatures available to them. So we don't want to overboard here. This isn't bad. It's not bad. The Quirion Ranger is kind of poopy though, I will say. It is kind of poopy, but that's okay. Let's land grant. Let's do that. And actually, I'm actually just going to hit him with the Mesmeric Fiend. I'm actually just going to hit him with this. Now that I drew that, oh Lord. Okay, let's take out the, oh my God, they have their choice, so kind of sucks. So I'll take the Avenging Hunter and then pass the turn. I think the Lotus, I kind of want to keep the Lotus Petal. Like, I already use one pretty aggressively. I was hoping they wouldn't have like 2 sources or whatever, so they'll do that. Yep. I was hoping they wouldn't have 2 sources, but oh well. Right, you got 4 mana. Player, reprocessor, wild growth, yep. Yup. They have a mystery card. I already took the Avenging Hunter. Okay. So in this case, we take... we go cast. Cast this. Grab our swamp. Play the swamp. I probably shouldn't be revealing the swamp this early, in all fairness. If I'm assuming land destruction is in my wake, I shouldn't be doing that, but that's okay. So I'm saving the Lotus Petal. I want to, like, if they draw the land destruction, I want them to use it, and that way they might tap out more thinking we just don't have it. We already use the Lotus Petal, so they might be inclined to be more aggressive, tap out and stuff. So all right, Mountain comes down. What's your other card? Please don't be just an Avenging Hunter off the top. Sadness on the stack. Ooh, straight up Oliphant though. Hold on, that's a good clock. Okay, that's a really good clock. Well, did I mess up by... I'm actually dumb. Hold on, I messed up by getting a swamp creature. Okay, that's fine. Now I didn't mess up. See, folks, we're fine. What are you talking about? I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up whatsoever. Let's do this. I didn't mess up whatsoever. Okay. Yo, I might actually have to hard cast a troll to block. Which is like kind of crazy, but I might have to hard cast a troll to block. Let's see. There are versions of this deck not playing Lotus Petal, but let's see. There's versions of this deck not playing Lotus Petal, and I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I like my Lotus Petal. All right, so it's all on top decks here. It's all on top decks here. Just like last game, we might get lucky. They might get lucky. Oh my God, please, nothing. Everything in this deck is just like a problem. Yeah, unironically, everything in this deck is a problem. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Yup. So there's their clock. It's scary. I don't even know how I win here. If that dies, I don't even know how I win here. They deal 9 to me right now. I don't even know what my solution is this coming turn. I guess I needed to play Quirion Ranger. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So they leave me at 1. Yeah. No matter what I do, fortunately, just about, there was a Dread Return in there, but like, even still, yeah, I think, you know what? We just kind of submit it and hope for the best. Acorn Harvest could be a thing, but I think Acorn Harvest is meant for, but yeah, thought Oliphant was 5 power. I don't know what that means. I'm actually just reading that. When did they send that? Right now? How does play Pauper? Haha, no worries. And love the vids. Well, hey, if you beat me here, then it makes it into a vid. Well, there you go. Okay, I would love to play. Yo, actually, yes. Okay, My suboptimal mana fetching will be rewarded. Bang. 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 Just thin out as fast as possible. That's all this is about. Okay. Let's do this. Let's cast Roost Seek. I have all the mana that I need. So I have my mana. So they can probably destroy like one land. If they have the Thermokarst, if they're playing, I haven't seen it, doesn't mean they don't have it. Does not mean that they don't have it. So let's see. Okay, you have a red, which I don't know. Deck's not really playing like Stone Rain effects, playing like Thermokarst and stuff. So okay, so you can only get a permanent, probably Chrysalis. Might actually be Hydra. Might actually be Hydra. Chooses Forest actually. Okay, so they have no more lands. That's hilarious. No more lands. Otherwise you wouldn't pick Forest out of all things. Okay, let's put the Wall of Roots out. And then Winding Way. Old Gold Creature. Okay. All right, not bad. We still gotta wait one more turn to set up. Hold on. One thing I need to check is... No, there's no reanimation out of the yard. Everything you're relying on is like, has to be on board. Everything you're relying on has to be on board. So I do have to wait a turn. Which is the scary thing. I do have to wait a turn. Oh my god, that one land is making so much damn mana. Okay, Avenging Hunter is a clock. Okay, Hunter's a clock. You get yourself a basic. Okay. Not a clock I'm particularly worried about right now, but still something to be worried about. Let's do this. Let's do... I think we just have to amass a board of threats here. And then just pass. We have the double spy, which is the key. Weather the Storm shouldn't really get us here either. Like if they have it, it shouldn't. It could. Let's see. It could. So we are gonna like tap 4 mana and everything. We're gonna maximize on our mana to make sure if we need to cast another thing, Dread Return twice, then we can. Actually, hold on. You can tell it's my first time playing with this list. There are 2 Lotleth Giants, so yes, there is value in Dread returning twice. Okay, all right. And I just had to make sure. Okay, so you have a bunch of colorless mana, no double green, which is important. Okay. All right. Are we just gonna make it? What are we casting? Oh, okay. All right. We're in the clear here. We're in the clear. Okay. So Walls combo does make it. Walls combo does make it out the mud. All right. Let's do this. Tap. And then black. Tap this. We will cast Balustrade Spy. Right. Mill myself. Okay. So if you have Faerie Macabre, very relevant. Dread Return targeting. Where is it? Where's my Lotleth? Lotleth Giant. I will go 1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Do you have the Lotleth? Do you have the Faerie Macabre? That's the big question. Do you have the Faerie Macabre? All right, no. -15, GG's. All right, we managed to get there in game 1. Walls combo, Balustrade Spy. Every single goddamn format it's in, I guess. Going second here, do I keep this hand? No. No, no, no. This is not a keep. This is better. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. I think I dropped the Quirion Ranger. Yeah. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. I have a way to get all 4 of my lands. I have to get used to this. Like, stack produce. Oh, we're up against burn. Okay, so we're on a clock. We're on a clock. All right. This deck can get Rakdos Burn can get pretty scary. I'm happy they're starting off on a tap land and not a creature necessarily. So let's do this. Let's grab this. Let's do this. Bang. Just gotta thin the deck, right? Make sure. Just want to minimize our chance of drawing anything. Of course, we could do this on their turn. Whatever, right? Like, this is game 1. Whatever. It's game 1 against burn. They just want to shut me down faster than I shut them down. I do have to be worried about interaction should they have it. I do have to be worried about interaction should they have it. Lightning bolts is going to be important. I am trying to combo off with the 2-3. And then I don't know, something like that. So you go forest, you definitely go battlements, because then an 0-4 blocker notably doesn't have reach, matters for the flyer. Can't defend against that, but it can defend against most other things. This deck probably is playing Sneaky Snacker. It'd be weird if it wasn't. And then after that, I mean, you get the Generous Ent and you're chilling. Like, the turn after that, you can play Overgrown Battlements. You play Battlements first. You play Battlements first. Do you just go land Battlements? I don't know. I feel like this route. Hold, are they really doing nothing? Oh my god, this is a blessing in disguise. That could be as slow as I want. It can actually just be as slow as I want. Okay, wait, hold on. That actually changes up some of my math. I'm gonna play out the Battlements because the turn after that, I can actually make more mana. I can go. Yeah. Okay, so I can actually, in the same way, get out all of my mana thanks to this Saruli Caretaker draw. I can do the same thing, except this route with the Overgrown Battlements, presumably they can't destroy it. It's an 0-4. Will just generate me more mana. It'll have more creatures out on the battlefield. Especially, that's the key difference. Versus the other route of going Generous Ent into Gatecreeper, or Gatecreeper into Generous Ent, like initially, because I drew the Caretaker, I can be pretty safe in my knowledge that, yeah, Overgrown Battlements alongside the Saruli Caretaker is just going to make me enough mana. It's going to make me 2. So I can go Generous Ent. Well, that's pretty nice too. So let's do this. Let's play the forest. Get out the forest. Go Wall of Roots, get out a bunch of blockers. Do this, play the Saruli Caretaker. Tap this for 3, go Gatecreeper Vine. Get out my last basic. And then next turn, I just win? Was there a way I could have just won here? Maybe there was, I don't know. Excuse me, regardless though. Next turn, I can just slam and win. I'm at 17 life. My opponent had the slowest draw on the planet. Slowest draw on the planet. Now, generally speaking, you do have a good matchup against burn. Like, you're generally faster. Doesn't mean you don't have cards you want to board in. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I think we are supposed to drop our Mesmeric Fiends here. I think it's going to be Glaives and... do we have Weather the Storm? Yeah, we have Weathers. Is that a swamp in the sideboard? Did I just completely miss that? Yo, did I just completely miss we have a swamp in the sideboard? I 100% would have brought that in against land destruction. I guess it didn't matter. Oh my god, I just completely missed we have a swamp in the sideboard. Yeah, 100% would have brought that in. Okay, well, regardless, if we want to grind out with our opponent, then I guess that's a thing. All right. Sure, take out the Caretaker. Right, Jagged Barrens. I mean, I still win, so, you know, boo-hoo. I still win. Let's do this. Let's play the Spy. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. Let's do it. Just in case, should this matter. Right, we go Dread Return targeting the... where is it? Where is my Lotleth Giant? Bang. 1, 2, 3. Right. I don't see how it would matter, to be honest, but like whatever. We got there. Now Rakdos Burn is gonna bring in not Relic, but Nile Spellbomb. Yeah, Madness Burn is gonna bring in like Nile Spellbomb against us. Out of the board, yeah. Nile Spellbomb, not Duress. Yeah, no, I think that maybe Searing Blaze. Maybe Searing Blaze. Okay, so a bunch of creatures in there. Okay, I don't know how to board, but I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna imagine Masked Vandal, not terribly relevant. Not terribly relevant. So we could probably take those out. They do have artifacts. They do have stuff, but that's not what we're really looking to target. So we're gonna drop the Masked Vandals. We're probably gonna drop the Mesmeric Fiends, if I'm gonna be honest. 1, 2, 3, and actually drop them both. Not super relevant. We're gonna bring in, oh, do I not have thing? Okay, maybe it's just Duress. The Mesmeric Fiends, they can like, yeah. Cost 2 ends up being a creature. I don't know. What's also bad in this deck? Like Axebane Guardian, technically. Let's just drop that. Maybe 1 lead. Just play 4 Fiends. You know what? It's creatures. If they use a burn spell on this to get back a burn spell, like, okay. But like, also, no, you know what? No, I'm thinking of a world where I have Mesmeric Fiend and Nile Spellbomb, and they just take that from me. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. This is actually serviceable. It just needs to find it. It has all our lands. We can't ask for much more. We're going to keep this. We have Weather the Storms as well. We have a Sagu Wildling if we are able to hard cast it. Swamp Generous Ent gives us a forest. It's not bad. It's not bad. Please just like bolt me. No creature. Great. Love it. Big fan. There's only one thing I'm doing with this. Kind of sucks because now my trolls are like quote unquote dead draws. Like, I'm not playing Madness Burn where like Troll of Khazad-dum is swinging in for lethal. That's not a reality. You know, that's not a real situation that's happening. So let's see what happens. Opponent goes 2 red. Thankfully, they did nothing there, by the way. I didn't get bolted or anything. So, okay. That's a, oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, let's play the Gatecreeper Vine. They might point like a removal spell at it. That's the key. They might actually point a removal spell at it. Then next turn, I can go Sagu Wildling, get my last, Overgrown Battlement, pass. They're doing nothing. Like, these are actually exceptionally slow draws. I love that. I love what they just did there. That's great. Let me have a very reactive hand. So I have to be very careful about like, you know, having creatures to even sack, but let's see. The Battlements is not... Okay. Hold on. I might have to pivot here. Cast? I don't think... I should have kept the Mesmeric Fiends in, but... Or not the Fiends. I should have kept the things in, but... Okay, so they play their Nile Spellbomb. That's fine. They can just exile my thing, but what I can do is next turn, I can just hard cast Sagu Wildling and just be on my way here. You know? Okay, Vampire's Kiss is chill. Yo, like I can do the thing. I can do the thing if my opponent wants me to do the thing. Let's see what happens. I can do the thing if my opponent wants me to do the thing. I can go Lead the Stampede, or do I just hard cast Sagu? I can go Lead the Stampede in the weather, should they want me to. Saruli Caretaker. Let's just hard cast Sagu. Hold on, I can actually do this. I can do this. Hold on, I can go Saruli Caretaker, then tap this for 2, then go Lead the Stampede. Right? 2, 3. Done. Any order. Then what I can do is cast Weather the Storm. X equals 3. Gain a ton of life. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Then next turn, I can blaze Saruli Caretaker. I actually make a ton of mana next turn. I actually unironically make a ton of mana next turn. The goal is, though, I do need to make a clock. Okay, Sneaky Snacker in the yard. Set up for that to come back, I guess. Start hard casting this Lotleth Giant, like, actually. But there's, like, no damage to be had for it. Happy they're drawing a bunch of mana. Okay. So they got 3 mana. Okay. Fiery Temper hard cast on the Saruli Caretaker is hilarious. Is absolutely hilarious. Let's go. Bang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do that. 5. Let's cast this. Enters, gain 3 life, and then pass right through. You're gonna throw a lightning bolt on my Sagu Wildling. Okay. I do have something going on here. It is kind of nice. There is something relevant happening here. Them hard casting Fiery Temper is like really interesting when you could have just blood token that. Like that was so random. It was actually like mad random. Like you could have just discarded that. I don't know why we paid 3 mana for a Fiery Temper. That's pretty sweet Fiery Temper art though, I will say. Vampire's Kiss, some damage. Okay. Okay, Sneaky Snacker comes back in tapped. Okay. You got yourself a blocker. Let's go. Let's go Gatecreeper Vine. Right? No. Tap this for 3 Winding Way. For creature. Let me think here. 1, 2, 3. Mesmeric Fiend. I could land grant. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4. So I can actually do something funky here. I can actually do something pretty funky here. Let's do this. All right, let's grab something out of your hand. Oh my god, Faerie Macabre? All right, bet. I don't care about the graveyard. You can do this. I do not care. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast by revealing my hand. Right? Cast by revealing my hand. And then I'm gonna Weather the Storm. And just put myself so far above. So now you're on like hard top decks right now. You're on hard top decks. Thankfully, I actually didn't even try and go the graveyard route. Let's go green, tap, bang. Weather the Storm? Actually goes 5? Or Stormy go 5? My God. Let's go, baby. Just gonna be gaining a ton of life here. Opponent, what are we doing? Because at this point, I'm just gonna be hard casting things that are pretty damn big. Okay, so opponent has just, again, like you're using blood token to draw. You might even hard cast a Nihil Spellbomb at this point. But we are going to be swinging in for 3 in the air and getting you dead. That's the point. I'm at 41 life. We might just be able to play the long game here. We might just have to thing here. 2-1. Okay, let's block, or we can't block. We'll take 2. That's fine. So what is opponent drawing? Like, what is their dead draw? Hopefully nothing crazy, to be honest. They might actually just hard. Yeah, I was gonna say they might actually just do this as a blocker. I'm gonna say, all right, so you took that, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6. Let's go Troll of Khazad-dum. Go to combat in the air. Attack. Attack 3 in the air. Once I start playing out these big creatures, it's going to be really hard for them. At this point, we're literally just playing like Gruul midrange. Okay, Fiery Temper is pretty chill. So you're going to Fiery Temper kill the Sagu, which is fine. Okay. Sure. Okay. So that just adds to the creature count in my graveyard, which is fine. Okay. Where I can really trap them right now is if they cast their second Faerie Macabre just to block my troll, and I cast Lotleth Giant and they activate Nihil Spellbomb, I can Balustrade Spy and win. Let's just see how crazy they get. Okay, so they managed to actually do the nuts here. Okay, they managed to actually do the funny. All right, they managed to do the funny. They managed to grab some cards to do the funny. All right, it is. Actually losing a fair amount of life here. You don't have enough to block the troll here, so you have to be careful. You can't outpace troll. Okay. What else are we casting? So what I can do here is Storm counts 2. It's a pretty reasonable amount to just do this. Pretty reasonable time to just do this. Finding 3 of my weathers is like so good. Go back to my turn. Once I have that with reach, oh my God. Cast this. Just cast it. You can just cry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You can just cry off of that. We can attack here now with troll. You gotta throw 2 burn spells at this thing. So I know the Faerie Macabre is in hand. My Generous Ent is available to block. It's a 5/7, by the way. Sure. Okay. All right, you get that back. That's a bolt not coming at my face or at one of my creatures. So sure. Do you just like Nihil Spellbomb right now for some type of value? I want to try and get big damage in right now. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, if it wasn't a land card, I didn't even take 2 damage for that. Wow, great. That's a win. That's a win. Not taking 2 damage for that is a win. Opponent is grinding. They're gaining life. They're doing things. They're doing things right now. Okay. Discard alms. Fair enough. What are we hitting? We're hitting me. Okay. Fair enough. We cannot block the troll yet again. I will definitely be attacking with the Generous Ent, by the way. I will definitely be attacking. Okay. I don't even know what you're doing. I will definitely be attacking because then I can just outpace you. Let's see how much they're actually like passing through here. Hold on. I can just go Overgrown Battlements. Make this back in mana. Okay. Overgrown Battlements, tap this. Tap this. 6. Troll of Khazad-dum. Or Lotleth Giant, sorry. Probably activate the Nile Spell Bomb. Just get that out of there. You don't want to take any damage here. Yeah, there you go. So you're not drawing any cards off of that, which is important. And I still have a food token available to me, which is also good. Oh. I'll go to combat. I will attack. I'll be attacking with both of these. Okay, perfect. You're at 12. This just puts them on the back foot. Like, I have near lethal next. Actually, I pretty much have lethal next turn. Like, the troll is not going to get blocked at all. The troll is not going to get blocked. I'm at 34 life. You're just not taking me down. Sneaky Snacker's going to come in tapped. Like, it's not looking cute right now. Not for them. It's not looking that great. All right, and they just concede. Perfect. So a little bit of weird sideboarding actually ended up getting rewarded. I will admit that I sideboarded kind of doo-doo, but just goes to show you how powerful this deck really is, right? Like, okay, I'm on the draw. The Lotus Petals do help. See, I told you the Lotus Petals makes this hand keepable because you go Petal, Wildling, Forest, Saruli. You don't even go Forest, Saruli. You could actually just go Forest, Lotus Petal, Gatecreeper Vine, and then keep it pushing. Oh, God. We might be screwed here. This might not be our game. All right. When it comes to Blink, this might not be our game. All right, let's cast Rooseek. Let's get our Forest. Let's play the Forest. Play the Lotus Petal. Let's play Gatecreeper Vine. Right. And then we will get our black source. And we'll keep it pushing from there. Okay. Then we go swamp. Yeah, preordained. Yeah, the life gain is going to be so annoying. I'm pretty contented with like conceding early against matchups like this. I hate grinding it out. Just it feels like near impossible. The margins to win, like their top decks are so much better than ours. So it's just like sometimes why bother? Let's go Wall of Roots. Let's decrease one, get a Saruli, and then pass. Okay. 3 mana. Yeah, I mean their engine is turning on here. Cast Rooseek. Get our Forest. Play the Forest. I don't want to let them on top. I think we lose if I let them on top. I'm going to be honest. I think we lose. So I'm going to try it. This might be very bad. But I don't want to let them on top. How fun is the Spy mirror match? Oh, God. Not that fun, I will say. Oh my god. It was right there. Honestly, not that fun. Pass right there. I thought I could maybe, if the basic was like close to the bottom, I can mill out enough where it's like lethal. But I think my opponent believes we messed up, which is important. It's all about the mental game. I took a chance. I still have another spy to cast here. It's the third. Really? Yeah, I think people are just excited for a legitimately good combo deck that you can interact with instead of just the long lines with High Tide. Let's go. What if we get countered though? See, that's the thing I have to worry about. We're gonna get freaking countered. We have to like set up insurance for that. I'm gonna go creatures. We're gonna go black thing, do this. Play Mesmeric Fiend. We will grab not Ephemerate. Does Ephemerate really matter? Not necessarily. The Muldrifter matters though. And then we will go -1 to play Quirion Ranger. I just want to make sure I can like double Dread Return should I need to. That's the key. Okay. And I should be set up for the win next turn. I should be set up for the win next turn. Okay, I should be set up for the win. Even if they counter one thing, I'm fine here. Okay, they're just gonna play the Mystic, sure. Okay, we're gonna cast Lotus Petal, which is fine. We're gonna Balustrade Spy ourselves. Do this. Spy ourselves, yep. We're gonna Dread Return. Yeah, so that's the whole, yeah, so they're gonna concede there. How fun is the Spy Mirror? You tell me. You tell me. I think this is the type of matchup where I want to add a swamp, if I'm going to be honest. This deck is so dumb. It's going to be such a dumb. Okay, I'm saying this as a combo player. So take this with a grain of salt. But where is my familiars list? Dust to Dust. Yeah, it's probably going to be freaking Thraben Charm. Oh, God. Yeah, it's going to be Thraben Charm. Okay, so this is going to be a Mesmeric Fiend matchup through and through. Right? So we're going to take out... I feel like taking out Masked Vandal is like a mistake, though. And... them playing... It doesn't look like they're playing hate like that. Let's drop one of these, and then we can go Mesmeric Fiend and probably just bring in the Duresses. Play the Swamp. We do generally want to be slower. Like... just what it is. We do want to be slower. Probably just take out Axebane if I'm going to be honest, and then play out the last Duress. Took out a lot of creatures, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't know what matchup you bring in Acorn Harvest, but I'm assuming it's the removal heavy matchups like Gardens, where you just want something like on the fly, but I could be wrong. All right. Serviceable. Yeah. It gets lands. It plays thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't really play Mesmeric Fiend early. So therein lies our problem, but that's okay. Yo, if our land grant gets spell pierced here, I'm actually screwed. I'm actually screwed if our land grant gets thinged here. No. Yo, I'm conceding that. I'm not playing up against all that. I'm not doing all that. Like, screw that. Okay, on the play, I'd be down to be a little faster. I'll bring the Lotus Petal back in. That's a little unfortunate, but we had to play to it. It was a serviceable hand. I can't play around them having like everything. Yo, counter target sorcery though. Elite meta call. Elite meta call. I love it. I actually love it. Yeah, Spy combo top 5 right now. For those of you not like curious, top 5 decks in the metagame by representation, posting results, Spy combo. Actually pretty sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the metagame's actually relatively diverse. Like Madness Burn and Burn do play differently. They are burn decks, but play very differently. Like one you can shut out like pretty well. Wildfire is the mid-range deck. Blue Tear at the top, combo as well. Like Pauper's in a really good spot right now. I'm happy to grant you your wish. We'll keep this. At least we have one of our opening lands. And then we can like Winding Wave for a bunch of creatures and stuff. So that's pretty good. Happy to grant you your wish, opponent. At least we can go Wildling off the rip here. So go Roost Seek, grab our Swamp, pass right through. Just do... Let's do Wall Roots. If they have the counter sorcery again, then sure. Guess not. That's fine. So we can go Forest Winding Way probably, depending on what they do. Okay. Ooh, did not find an island, I guess. Okay, so we can actually, that's important. So we can do this. Do this. We can double Winding Way just for creatures. Right? Oh, that's actually good. Creature again. Yeah, see, at this point, we're just finding straight gas. So we'll be dropping Troll, Ent. I think Troll and Ent are pretty reasonable discards here. Okay, Familiars is chill. Fortunately, I was not able to find my Spy though, so that kind of sucks. That's what it is though. Let's go Mesmeric Fiend. Let's fiend it up. Let's fiend it up. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Negate, Muldrifter, Mortuary Mine. It's got to be Negate. Got to be the Negate. We're gonna do this. Do Lead the Stampede. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even want to reveal all these, but I guess we can just discard them. So 1, 2, 3. All right. I guess it just puts them into the graveyard. So why not? Okay. So we just need to discard like what, 1 card here. Yo, I'm gonna just start hard casting Lotleth Giant. Like I'm not even lying. Like I'm gonna just start hard casting that. Like 1, yeah. I'm gonna just start hard casting that. Once each turn. Could have done that on mine, sorry. I could have dropped Gatecreeper Vine. I could have been optimal here, but I feel like I'll need the mana off Wall of Roots. I don't want to get too crazy because then I'm gonna lose it. So, oh my god, Muldrifter for 1. Muldrifter for 1. That's crazy. Okay, so you have like a counter spell probably. You have a counter spell probably. Let's go to my turn. Do we just start like hard casting things? Like, I don't know. Hold on. Let's play Battlements. Let's play Gatecreeper Vine. We're just gonna start hard casting things. That pretty much shuts out that thing's ability to do stuff. We will pass. Okay. Murmuring Mystic for 2 seems so good. They did play the second one, so it is mystery card. Yeah, Murmuring Mystic, Muldrifter. Okay, draw 2 cards. Yep. Just a hard cast. Just a hard cast. Okay. At some point, like, we need to, let's do this and lead the Stampede. See if this resolves. Oh my god, thank you. 3, 4. Yeah, just take them all. We can discard them, worst case scenario. Let's go green, tap. Lose a green to this for Overgrown Battlements. The key to making all this mana is so that we can multi-spell, which is very, very relevant. Multi-spelling, very relevant. So these Overgrown Battlements are just going to tap for so much mana, which is important. And then what we can do is we can throw Generous Ent into the yard, and then potentially like Lotleth Giant is just like lethal by coming in or something, you know? Okay, so now they're gonna have a couple of interaction points, so that's kind of the scary thing, but let's see. Okay, draw your cards. Yep, it's pretty good. Ephemerate's a pretty good draw here. I might be letting them like go on too long, but oh well. Pretty quick match, pretty quick match here, I would say. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Overgrown Battlements. I have 12, 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana. That's a lot of mana. 17 mana on board right now. Preordain with 1. Archaeomancer, oh god. Being 2 is crazy. We're gonna Ephemerate just to draw a bunch of cards. Let's go. Opponent doing the thing right now, truly. Opponent truly doing the thing. Okay. Okay, discard some cards. You have access to, I mean, if you have negate, you have negate, but 1 good counter spell. I don't know, 2 good counter spells, really. If you have like double negate or something. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I can only cast 2 of these though. All right, I'm just gonna force you to have it. I'm just gonna, oh, I didn't put the Generous Ent in there, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna force you to have it. So what I can do is I can force them. So here's the interesting thing. If I'm assuming they have negates, I can get around all the spell pierces and stuff. If I'm assuming they have negates, it's actually better for me to hard cast the Lotleth Giant after this Balustrade Spy. Otherwise, they can only cast hard counterspell blue, blue, white. They can only do that. So I actually have the way around this. Negate stops double, 2 negates stops 2 dread returns, but they only have 1 counterspell. So should they use that counterspell, they have to use it now. And I have all the options in the world. I have multiple abilities, multiple ways to do everything here. It's in my favor here. And that's what setting up all this mana is important for. Sure. Okay, so do you have double counterspell here? What are we doing here? They're thinking hard right now. They're thinking hard right now. thinking hard right now. Do you have like the exact thing that messes me up here? Snap returns what though? What are we targeting? I don't understand. What is this doing? Targeting Mesmeric Fiend to return negate to your hand. Okay, well, I'm gonna just tap that for black. And then, yeah, so you can get your negate back. Snap into this is not, I did not expect snap into this. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect snap. Okay, I did not expect snap. I will say that. I was not expecting snap. That's tricky. That's good. That's good. That's tricky. Okay. And I kind of locked myself in with all this mana. I kind of messed that up. I locked myself in. I tapped myself out of all my mana. Snap return battlements. Sure. Okay. Yikes. Okay, hold on. Opponent actually unironically having all these snaps. Very good. Very good. Okay. I think opponent might have solved their situation here. Spy resolves. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think there's all this time that we have. I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna Lotleth Giant. Do you have counterspell? That's essentially what I'm asking you. Do you have counterspell? Because that's tough. If you have counterspell, that's tough. Like all of this, the setup on the snap too. Oh, good for them. Fair enough. If they have it, they have it. There's not much I can do here. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna prevent some of that life loss, right? I have a lot of creatures on board, so. No, GG's. All right, hit them with that. Last breath, 24. It should be enough. It should be enough. Yeah. Oh, exactly, baby. Oh, let's go. Exact lethal, baby. We are. We're in it. Spy combo for the win, baby. Let's go. Hopping into game number 4. I'm just happy we won the first 3 games. Like, I'm through the moon. I'm through the moon, honestly. So we're just gonna keep it pushing here. It's a hand that's functional. We're up against wildfires. Yes. Up against wildfires, or is this Boros? Could be Boros. Could be wildfires. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna go land grant, Sagu Wildling, just do the whole shebang. I might actually get out. It might actually be valuable, instead of doing all that, to just play Overgrown Battlements and do all that later. Like go land, Lotus Petal, Overgrown Battlements, land grants still. But it might be valuable to get out the battlements. If I need to pivot in any way, that helps at least, and it gets a creature out, which is important. And I think what we need to do here. Opponent. Yeah, let's do... We can save the Winding Way. We will go... I think we just go Battlements here. Land grant. Grab ourselves a forest. So we just need a way to find one more land. Sagu Wildling can get us our swamp. But the Overgrown Battlements alongside Sagu. Oh, it's Boros. Okay, yeah. All right. Lembas is going to be a little annoying. Just gain the life, but Troll's nice. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to play this. I'm going to play Wall of Roots. Get our creatures out. We're going to tap. We are going to Troll of Khazad-dum for our swamp, because that's going to be important. Then we're going to -1 here, Winding Way for creature. And okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. We actually, in the low opportunity chance that we actually get our land there, we actually milled over a forest. Okay. Not the end of the world. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Okay. We are going to go Swamp, Saruli Caretaker. That makes up for the mana already. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just hard cast Sagu and I don't know, take it from there. Like, it's not much I'm doing. Like, yo, funny enough, I can Dread Return next turn then. Do I Axebane Guardian? I don't know. Pretty sure I do this at least. 1, 2, 3, and then I top for 4. It's kind of dumb. Do you want more mana or more creatures? Like, what is this matchup gonna ultimately entail here? I think we just do this. We Wall of Roots. Sorry, I don't know why I was clicking concede the game. End the turn. Oh my god, folks. Folks, what am I doing? Hold on. Here I'm trying to concede the game. I was trying to end the game. End the turn. Not the game. End the turn. Next turn, we can tap for a bunch. I won't get rid of... Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. At least that's removal pointed at stuff like that. Okay, that's really annoying, but okay. 2 lightning bolts pointed at our creatures. Very relevant, though. Unfortunately, we still only have 1 black source, so I was hoping to Dread Return the troll back. Oh, well. That's not going to happen. Well, okay. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 6. Cast the Generous Ent. Just cast the big thing. Right. Can't do anything until that Saruli lives the turn after. So we will just chew up the food token here with our remaining mana. Yep. We will just chew it up. And at least we have a giant reach creature. Like, that's relevant. That's very relevant in this matchup. Doesn't seem like they're drawing anything, like, threat-wise. Like, oh my god. Highly reactive hand. 1 to the bottom, which is nice. Yep, Glinhawk. Yeah, see, against stuff like Glinhawk, very relevant. So we'll chew this up. We will tap. Go tap this. Still tap it for thing. We'll go Dread Return targeting the troll. So if you have answers, you can answer now. Troll of Khazad-dum comes down. Thraben Charm probably. That leaves the... Nice. Okay, so that leaves the Dread Return around. It's why I wanted to do it in this order. So now we can Winding Way. Actually, hold on. Undo. I think it's more valuable to actually undo that. I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Cast the Wildling, gain 3 life, and play the mid-range plan. So we got the Thraben Charm out of their hand. This way, if I Winding Way next turn just to find some creatures and stuff, it gets that out of their hand, which is very important. If they find another Thraben Charm, sure. But at least I have a flyer on the kickback to block, should I need to. Otherwise, I'm swanging in. Okay. The life gain off of Lembas is very important here. Okay, Mountain. They got 3. Okay, Thraben Inspector. Just a clue. Okay, all right. That's a big opening. That is a big opening. Hold on. We're gonna Winding Way for creatures. That is a big opening. Oh my god, and we just win. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, be serious. Be serious. Dread Return, targeting. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh my god, they just didn't have it after that. Nice. Okay. So, Boros mid-range. Not mono white aggro. Boros synth. It's gonna be relics and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be like Thraben Charm. Yeah, Thraben Charm and relics. Okay. Okay. So we want Mesmeric Fiend, we want Masked Vandals. Kind of a removal. Quirion Ranger not super relevant into something like that. Not the most relevant into something like that. Drop the Axebane Guardian, really. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then I think that's about it. Like, you could play Duress, but that's overboarding. I think that's overboarding. Yes, it's relevant. It's gonna take out the bolts, Thraben Charms out of their hand, whatever. But the Mesmeric Fiend can do that as well. Okay. Not bad. We're gonna keep this. It's not bad. We just need a way to find our swamp now. That's really good, actually. Let's reveal my hand. I'll get the forest. I'll play Lotus Petal. And then I will actually just do this pretty aggressively to force some action. I will take your Thraben Charm. I will pass turn. I will then go forest into Gatecreeper Vine. Go forest into Gatecreeper Vine. Turn after that. I can Thraben Charm. So not Thraben Charm. Ancient Down. Turn after that. Ooh. Does that change it up for me? I think it technically does, because we're gonna go Gatecreeper Vine. No, it doesn't. We still grab Swamp, I guess. The damage is gonna matter. The damage is gonna matter against the deck that has stuff like Lembas. The damage is gonna matter here. All right, opponent. Let's see what happens here. Experimental Synthsizer, that's great. Lightning Bolt, right? It gives them back their Thraben Charm, so that's a little unfortunate. We're not going to get, they're going to have their Thraben Charm back and stuff, so they're going to Glenhawk. Probably return the Lembas, yep. Okay, A little unfortunate there. That's okay though. I think we just want to set this stuff up. So we're going to set up Saruli. We're just going to do this now. Grab this, and then we're not going off next turn. We're just not, unless they make a crazy mistake, like they leave 1 mana open, and then like only 1 mana open or whatever. Like unless they make a crazy mistake, we're going to be fine. Okay, Synthsizer is Boros Garrison. That's pretty damn good. And they hold up Thraben Charm. Yup. Sure, 2 in the air. Love useless cards. Let's do this. Fiend is pretty lit, I will say. I'm gonna grab all of those. Any order. We're gonna play Overgrown Battlements. We're gonna set ourselves up here. They have the removal for it, they do, because they have plenty of artifacts. So if they Gal Blast this, sure. But I think it's valuable to set this up. Having multiple sources of mana is gonna be important here, because I want to be able to Mesmeric Fiend at the same turn that I want to go off, I guess. Okay. So we're not doing anything this turn. We're not getting too excited. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, which is great. We can technically make that back with just playing another Wall of Roots, which is relevant. Are they using their red source out now? Interesting. Okay. Or do they just sack a bunch of crap and then like do it? Hold on, undo. I don't want them to untap. So what's my way to do this? Let's go Mesmeric Fiend now. You have double Thraben Charm? That sucks. Okay, double Thraben Charm it is. We'll then just go, hold on, undo. I think I'm just gonna freaking hard cast this, I'm not gonna lie. Or just make them commit hard to the amount of creatures that are gonna be in my graveyard. Let's do this and then just cast this. Honestly, you have double Thraben Charm? Those booty cheeks. That's not fun. But it doesn't kill my flyer, which is important. Like the Core Skyfisher doesn't, or no, the KCS doesn't kill my flyer. Okay. All right, I'll pass through. This is annoying. This is mad annoying, folks. This is mad annoying. Combo deck's making me grind right now. Combo deck's making me grind right now. Let's see what happens. Opponent goes to their turn. A little unfortunate that they were able to find another, which is not great, but okay. Core Skyfisher comes in, gives you back that Synthsizer, finds you what? Oh, ooh, that's not fun. Yeah, you play that. There you go. Gal Blast is on. Yep, that's a good card to target. And then you just hold up like all that stuff. Yup, 4 in the air. Not bad, not bad. 4 in the air. I can just find my big stuff. Now, Thraben Charm is a removal spell as well. Yeah. It is a removal spell as well, which is really annoying. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Instant speed, exile everything? It's like my worst matchup. Doesn't mean we can't get there. Okay, we're at 15. We have a ton of mana. Ton of ways to grind out. Let's see. Lead the Stampede could be big. They don't have a way to counter us, but it could be big. Okay. Let's go. Hold on. Don't do that, actually. Let's go lead first. Oh, wait. Masked Vandal. Hold on now. Hold on now. We might actually be cooking. Hold on. Hold on. We might actually be cooking here. Hold on. We might actually be cooking here. 1, 2. Let's Masked Vandal. Hold on. We unironically might be cooking here. Let's take out the Rustfill Bridge. Okay. And then let's take out the Sagu Wildling from there. Okay. Let's tap this for 4 mana. We will play Masked Vandal again. And take out your Ancient Den. We're just going to limit the ways that you can make this mana. We're going to limit the amount of ways you can make this mana. Yo, it's starting to see how much mana this makes, and they're like, yo, get rid of that. Like, truly get rid of that. All right. Love it. Oh my God, they are just everything. Okay, so we are going to might as well tap. We ought to use this, so tap. Yup, you get everything you want back. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to Overgrown Battlements. And then pass right through. So now you have lost all your mana. I don't know why we did that. That was very interesting. It's very interesting. Now you have to hold up the Thraben Charm. If you don't draw anything, you have to hold up the Thraben Charm. If I draw Mesmeric Fiend, we're in a very good spot. We're in a very good spot if I draw Mesmeric Fiend. Now I have time to like build up, really. What did they just do? What was that? Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess that works too. Yeah, because now I don't have like the creatures to really go off. So that's pretty fair too. They don't have lethal next turn, so I can still just do something for a little bit. All right, it'll have to be that. So we know they have another one. We know they have another one. Oh my God. Okay, all right. So I think we lost. I think we lost here. Opponent managed to have it. Yeah, there's no way I can. Yeah, there's nothing for me to like reanimate or anything. So good on them. They're actually able to kind of find it there. I don't think there's anything I can draw with like a reach or something. I don't want to give them more information. No, I can't even dread return anything. Yeah. Okay, good on them. They were able to find what they needed. Now, just because I didn't see Relic doesn't mean Relic doesn't exist. Should I bring in the Duresses? I don't think so. think we just kind of run it back and hope for this way. Yeah. All right. I mean, kind of just run it back. They have all the removal in the world, and that's okay. All the removal in the world, and that is a-okay. Now let's go to play first. I mean, we can Gatecreeper Vine, which is okay. I will. This hand might be a trap, though. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It actually might be a trap. Okay, this does nothing. Done. Oh my god, I'm mulling deep right now. Okay. Okay. I mean, I mulled at 3. All right. All right, mulled at 3 it is. It's possible. It's possible. Let's play that. Sucks. Opponent. The KCS was good. I had to play into it. Opponent had the good call to use the removal spells from there. So yes, let's find our swamp. Let's do that. Pass right through. All right. We can't possibly win. Okay, nothing more to do here. Dread Return and Lotleth Giant in hand. No spy, nothing. All right. What was the point of this? Oh, you just cycled it. This is cool though. Out of MH3, I like that. Lets your lands come back. I like that actually. Okay. Put that back into your hand. KCS. Okay, I think we can safely just kind of concede from here. Yeah. All right. Well, we didn't get there in game 4. Let's go to game 5. Oh, this hand is so close. If this was a forest, this was playable. Unfortunately, we got to mulligan this. Got to mulligan this one. Okay. Okay. We're finding our deep mulligan hands right now. So we're gonna drop lead and one winding way and pray. That's what we're gonna do here. Unfortunately. Oh, Poison Storm. Okay, we have potentially some time, but maybe not too much. Let's do this. Okay, and then we will just do this now because why not? It's either that or it's Ruby Storm. It's either Poison Storm or Ruby Storm because they start off on Sandstone Needle. So let's see. Depends. I could see either one being a thing here. Creature. This is just going to be a race. Yo, you have to be kidding me. Why are my lands always at the top? Now I don't have a way to cast anything. I need a Saruli Caretaker. Or I need a Lotus Petal. Oh my god, you have to. Oh, this is Storm. Okay, I mean, yeah, if they go off, it's not like I was going to win anyway. Oh my god. What are we doing? Add a depletion counter. Okay. If you're adding a depletion counter, you're trying to win likely this turn. Okay, no, set yourself up a bit more. Fair enough. Oh my god, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So I have to go Saruli. Or Lead the Stampede. Oh my god, thank you. I'm 2 turns behind on everything just because that swamp is in there. Oh my god. I could probably reasonably try and win next turn here. So drop Troll. Oh my god. I'm a whole 2 turns behind. How am I supposed to survive against Storm? It doesn't look like I'm gonna get a turn. Oh my god, Archaeomancer already? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting a turn. All right. Let's let the opponent combo off. Let's see if they actually get there. So you need a reducer, double reducer, and a 5-card hand. Folks, it's not looking pretty. The whole point of this deck is you get out like a gutter snipe and draw through your entire deck, like cast a bunch of spells. If you need to, you have like a Felden's Cane so you can shuffle your deck back in and keep going. Otherwise, it looks like Bitter Reunion can also swing in for some lethal, but all right. It looks like we can also just play a Critical Mass of Creatures and swing in for lethal. So, okay. Fair enough. Okay, big score. All right. They can whiff. It's possible. The whiffing is possible. Okay, you got 6 mana and a Bitter Reunion. Big score for a bunch of mana. Okay, all right. That's a whiff to me, man. That's a whiff to me. Yeah. You do swing in for some amount of damage, though. I will say that is relevant. The damage is relevant. Blue. Okay. Okay. Stream of Thought doesn't draw you cards. So it's not Mono Red Storm. You have a Stream of Thought in there. Okay. You have 2 Stream of Thoughts? Like, is mill potentially a win condition in this as well? Forcing me to potentially try the deck? Let's see. We don't really have a good sideboard for this deck, do we? I think Weather the Storm is really the best thing we can do. Nightscape Familiar. Yeah. Okay. Faithless Looting. All right. They're spinning their wheels. Okay. More cards being thing. Okay, they draw 2 cards. I mean, they're storming off. They're doing it. They're doing the thing. This thing got flashback. I believe they have the ability. So if they, I just want to see the Gutter Snipe though. I want to see the Gutter Snipe and I want to see the Felden's Cane. Okay. So right now on board, you have 8 damage that you can attack with, 10 damage that you can attack in with. So you just need to deal 10 more. Okay. It can't just be getting out a bunch of creatures. Like, where's the Gutter Snipe? Okay, all right. Okay. What did they just cast, by the way? What is that? Yo, that's sick, actually. Okay, that's a much cleaner win condition. I actually love that. That's such a cleaner win condition. Okay, yeah. All right, fine, bet. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Duress, not the Masked Vandal. It's gonna be about speed. So let's just, drop the Axebane, drop like 2 leads. Mesmeric and the Duresses. I could see Faerie Macabre, maybe Weather the Storm, but like not really. Like, what's Calculator? Like, what? Let's say like Storm count 16. It's like 48. It's not that much life to get. It is something. It is something. But how much am I getting rid of just to have that angle? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hope that wasn't like a loud spike of noise. Oh my god, my mic just went backwards. Like, I could see Faerie Macabre being a thing. It just feels like when they're going off, it's not like entirely relevant because they'll just use those cards if they play right. Yeah, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Mesmeric Fiends, Duresses, and that's the best I got. No, I have like 2 Duresses, but no way to like reliably get to the mana to cast them. Oh, we are mulling, aren't we? It's gonna have to be this. Mull to 5? No, we can mull better. All right. So drop. So we're gonna reveal it, cast by revealing our hand. We have a Weather the Storm, which now they are aware of. They will just have to play around. Swamp. I think that's better than nothing, and then we can just try and play around that. Okay. Woodlock comes in. So they're not going off next turn, so we can play that pretty safely, which is good. That's 1 creature. I just need 1 more past the Spy. No Reducer to play, which is important. Nice. Getting basics. Important. Play that. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. We're developing. We're developing. Nice. Okay. Archaeomancer. Pretty lit. Do you have another reducer? Assuming you have another reducer. Maybe. Maybe they just needed the red to play that, and that's okay. Each turn. All right. I mean, I have the ability to still cast weather, so it is my other creature. If they don't go off this turn, and I can naturally draw my land, we're in a good spot. Honestly, even if I draw, like I have the mana for it. Like even if I draw a thing, like, I have the mana for it. All right, opponent, make it happen. Sure. I don't want to concede through the whole thing just yet. I think we can kind of get there. Okay, big score. 6. Mad. Okay. Okay. Manomorphose. Glimpse. Storm count 8. So they have to try and go with like a gutter snipe win. So I gotta see like Felden's Cane or something. Like if you're gonna mill out your whole deck, like I gotta see that happen. You had the flashback on the Laughing Mad, which is good. They're gonna choose some stuff to put back in. Like even next turn, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I have 5 mana. So even if it's just, it can't be a troll. If I manage to get to my next turn and I manage to find a Generous Ent or a Sagu, then I can cast Balustrade Spy, like still go for it at the end of the day. Electric. Everything's so reduced. Yeah, Laughing Mads for like 1 and Revelations, big scores for 1. Okay, if they just keep exiling lands, like they can whiff. That's the thing. That's the thing we have to keep in mind. They can just whiff. Okay. But they have the Laughing Mads for flashbacks. So there is that. Seething Song, Rite of Flame, Laughing Mad, Pirate's Pillage. Yeah, there's stuff that they're doing really good with. So it's not, they're probably not gonna whiff. They just, like, there's still a chance. You just need to keep like exiling lands. It's still possible. Yep. Exile 3 more. Oh god, it's not looking good. I just might be able to outlast like the damage that they have. Because the elementals, do those elementals gain trample? Like, they don't gain trample. It's not that crazy. It isn't. Anamorphose. Yep. Pirate's Village at least doesn't have flashback. Yep. Everything can be cast this turn. Yep. Just gotta see it. There is a whiff chance. That's the thing. It's not, I wouldn't say it's perfectly deterministic. You don't have the perfection of just like going back into your graveyard like Modern Storm or Legacy Storm does. Okay. Creating a bunch of treasures. I just want to see the win condition. I just want to see the win condition. So if they have one thing to give everything haste, I'm at 20 life. Yep. I want to see the win con. Because then reasonably, I actually could just Balustrade Spy back on my turn. I could double block. Actually, I don't even need to double block. I could single block. I can afford to single block. And then, no, I could Wall of Roots one of these. I could block. And then as long as I have one mana source, I can Balustrade Spy them. Chances are they just lose. So you're just going to replicate a bunch. I mean, okay. Fair enough. We have a crap ton of mana. You're just going to loop the 2 Stream of Thoughts. Do you have enough mana for that? Or like what? What did you just do? I don't know what you just did, but... Okay, yeah, you milled me for 4, but like, what's the plan here now? Cast Seething Song. Cast Glimpse the thing. You have another Stream of Thought. I don't think you can mill me out. Like, I don't think you generate mana like that. Do you? Like, you can't recast everything in your graveyard. I don't think you generate mana like that, though. What's the, like... Okay. I mill over 4 more cards. All right. Storm count 32. Right? Big score. Right? Like, Balustrade Spy might actually win if I point it at them. If they don't have any more lands, if they mill themselves deep enough, like, Balustrade Spy might just win me the game. Okay, what are we at right now? Hold on. What are we at right now? 35, like 105? All right. I'm at 105 life right now. 108. You have to like mill me out as your win condition. But like, how do you keep generating the mana? Okay. I don't see it. Like there's something about this that I'm not getting here. Like you can shuffle the Stream of Thoughts back in, but like why? Like, you know, I have the Balustrade Spy, so I can just point it at you. So you can shuffle cards back in. Okay. So you Stream of Thought a bunch of times. You're just like giving me options, I guess. I don't know. If they can mill me out, they can. Like, feel free to skip all of this, but I don't see it. I don't think they have it. They glimpse. Oh, I guess like if you do, oh, I see where this gets deterministic. Okay, you just cast Stream of Thought over and over again and you shuffle back in. Oh, I'm seeing where this works. Okay, I'm being dumb. Okay. Dude, I see the win condition. So this is ultimately a mill deck. That's actually pretty sweet. So they probably expected me to play, like they see the Weather the Storm, so they have to go for the mill win condition. And all they do is they keep glimpsing. They shuffle the glimpses back in along with other cards. All right, you know what? I see the line. You have it. We are 3-2 in this league. Ultimately, still had a lot of fun with this deck. If anything, we lost against opponents that had it, faster combo decks. We showed off a good variety with this deck. Pretty happy with how it like showcased ultimately. And yeah, just excited to play more Spy. Excited to see more people really discovering Spy in a big way.